All right, quick video. I seen Piston Palace talk about Devon Mitchell, basically saying he didn't miss a shot when he came to Detroit. And I'm gonna kind of read what he said when he came back here his rookie season and put it on Luke Kennard and the Detroit Pistons. But let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And just furthermore, the last two general managers we had before Mr. Troy Weaver were incompetent when it came to judging talent. Okay? I just want to talk about what he said for a minute. He said, that I did really well in the film sessions with Stan Mitchell. Said I watched a lot of film, so I remember exactly what plays were run. I remember the plays in college where I was supposed to be. I was in certain positions. I thought I aced the test. Hold on, I scrolled. But I thought I nailed it. All right. He said, a lot of people didn't know this. I didn't see myself in this spot 5 months ago. To be honest, he told reporters at the Pistons practice facility this Sunday before the draft. It's crazy for me to think that realistically 5 months ago, I didn't think I would be in this spot at all. I thought I'd be back in college getting ready for my junior season. Van Gundy, he was basically saying that he had a great interview, great workouts. Van Gundy said before the Pistons thought very intelligent, thoughtful, and extremely mature for a young guy coming out. But they like Luke Kennard better, right? And he goes on to say, I didn't miss a shot, I aced the test and all this. But this is a very, very critical point for Troy Weaver. If he's watching this, which I know he not. He don't care what I think. But you have to draft better. Okay? It's cool we had Joe Dumars make some amazing trades and great free agent pickups. I mean, the Bobby Sora, whoop-de-whoop for Rasheed Wallace was a great trade. Trading for Ben was a good trade. Bringing Chauncey was a good move. Going from Rick to Larry Brown was the right move. He pushed the right buttons, but the reason the Pistons didn't sustain like the San Antonio Spurs sustained their greatness was because he lacked the ability to draft, all right? He drafted Tayshaun. That might have been his most memorable draft pick. He overthought it, didn't take Chris Bosh, didn't take Dwayne Wade, didn't take Carmelo Anthony. You know what I'm saying? And that's the issue. You have to be able to draft. There's no way that you could put Luke Kennard and Donovan Mitchell in the gym and you can come away with Luke Kennard. Oh, he can shoot. Oh, he can score. Fuck all that. Who was the better player? And the better player was obviously Donovan Mitchell. Do you understand the difference where the Pistons would be at with Donovan Mitchell than with Luke Kennard? It's night and day. This team is in the playoffs. This team is competitive. You know what I'm saying? And maybe Blake Griffin don't have to play that many minutes. Maybe he gets the most out of Drummond and Drummond doesn't leave. The difference between his ability to facilitate and do everything from a guard position, I understand he was shorter than Luke Kennard, or he may not didn't shoot the ball better than Luke Kennard, but obviously he had a 6'10" wingspan, they said. He's a better defender. He's a better facilitator. He's more durable than him. And obviously he was better in film work than he was better in every way than shooting. You put him with Andre Drummond, Drummond's still here, bro. You put him in Blake Griffin ain't got to carry the team. He can load management. Blake Griffin probably still NBA all-third team type of guy. He probably going to have Andre Drummond perennial all-star the way he can facilitate and get the most out of Rudy Gobert. Drummond, you can get the most out of him. But once again, that's just been the history of this franchise of making bad trade after bad deal or bad draft pick after bad draft pick. It just makes no sense. Stanley Johnson over Devin Booker, a hometown kid. You just go on and on. KCP over Giannis, and they really need to really refurbish or redo their scouting department. This is a great thing because, now we have draft picks. Now Troy Weaver can really show his IQ. He found Russell Westbrook. He helped draft James Harden. So Kevin Durant was a no-brainer. But that's the issue that we having. One or two different draft picks, this franchise in a totally different direction. You take the best player on the board. This is not the NFL. NBA doesn't have the talent. It's scarce in that department, especially in this era. Imagine you have a backcourt of Devon Mitchell and Devin Booker with Andre Drummond. But it is what it is. Let me know what you think about the video. He said, I aced the test. I was perfect. And on the heels of him, or the night after he scored 57 points. It's going to go down as one of the worst draft misses we had. And what Devin Booker done in the bubble, Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Check out the Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Appreciate the love, support. We gone, man.